Welcome to your practice. If you've woken up and have zero motivation, I got you. I know what that feels like. Today's class will pump up your energy, a little bit of hip focus, and you'll walk away feeling like an actual human being by the end of it. So let's get started. We're actually going to start at the top of the mat because sometimes this is the most challenging thing we have to do is actually get out of bed or get up off the couch. So let's start at the top of the mat. Feet are hip width distance. And check that the toes, especially the second toe, is about in line with that heel. We're going to start with the arms down. First little bit is more dynamic. We're going to cruise right into it. I want us to take an inhale, lift the heels up, reach the arms up. Exhale, heels down, blow everything out. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale out. Inhale up. Exhale out. It's okay if you don't have the best balance. Exhale. We're working through, pumping some energy right away. Another 3, lift up. Exhale. Reach up, inhale. Exhale out. One more, inhale, exhale, reach it out, come all the way up. I want you to bring your arms out to the sides. Hands open wide, thumb and pinky spread. Wide hand, close and make a fist. Open, close. Pick up the pace. So what we're doing here is turning on through the hands, through the wrists, through the forearms. You're still feeling the feet plug in. Feel a little squeeze of the inner thighs. Posture is upright. Keep going. Open, close, open, close, open, close. All we're going to do is start to reach the arms out to the sides, left and right. Breath is steady. Continue to reach those arms up, opening, closing, opening, closing. Forearms are probably going to start to feel this all the way to the top. So those wrists, elbows, shoulders are all in one line. We're here for another 10. I know. 9, open, close, 8, 7. Your hands are still moving. 6, 5, 4. Last 3. Can you lift the heels? I know. 2 and 1. Exhale, release. Go ahead and move your feet wide like the edges of the mat. Take an inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, big dive down. Now you might need to bend the knees for this to happen, that's okay. Take an inhale, halfway lift, whether that's hands on the floor or hands all the way up to the thighs. You might need a set of blocks if you cannot touch the floor for this next move. Hands on the floor or on the blocks, heels go in, butt goes down. We have a little bit of a malasana. And that's it. Press back up. Blocks or no blocks. Feet are going out. We'll take a forward fold. Pour the weight through the heels. Bend the knees and roll all the way up, little by little. Hips will start to pull forward. Big sweep of the arms up. And then it's a flat-ish back. Swan dive all the way down again. Getting open through the back of the legs. Hands touch floor or blocks. Let's get a halfway lift. Inhale, long spine. Heels go in, toes are out for our malasana. Exhale, butt goes down. If you want to float the hands, you can. Get a little taller, breath in. Exhale, set those hands. Heels go back out to parallel and we take a fold. Pour more weight through the heels, bend the knees. Push through the feet and roll all the way up. Head comes up last. Reach the arms up. And we got one more. Swan dive all the way. Length, length, length through the spine. Hands will touch down eventually. Fold. Halfway lift. Space from belly to thigh. Heels go in, toes stay out. Malasana, sink it down. Chest lifts up. Breath in. Exhale, set those hands down. Heels go out and we fold it forward. Knees bend, pour weight through the heels, roll it all the way up. Arms rise up. Bring those palms through to heart center. And we'll heel toe those feet in. So now we have feet hip width distance, top of the mat. Big sweep of the arms, inhale. Exhale, take a dive. Have the hands touch the floor, even if that means bending the knees more. Give yourself that space, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, set the hands and step back into your plank. As you pour the weight through the hands evenly, can you move a little bit more of that weight through thumb and pointer finger? Feel the hands squeeze toward the feet squeeze toward the hands. Let this lace up through the middle part of the core. Breath in. Exhale, set your knees down. We're still forward with the shoulders. We have this nice modified plank. Extra breath in. And bend the elbows, lower down and forward, down and forward, down and forward. Hands go forward, top of the mat. We have 3 rolling cobras. Inhale, lift the heart up. Elbows have a subtle bend. Exhale, reach your heart long and forward in space. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lengthen the heart down. Press the tops of the feet down to the legs, stay long. Inhale, roll up. And exhale, reach down and forward. Slide those hands back behind the shoulders. Press all the way up into your tabletop. We'll set the hands under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. And here we go, cow cats. Feel a zip of the inner arms together, strong arms. Inhale, belly goes forward. Heart pulls forward, chin up, butt sticks up. Exhale, press through the hands. Lots of energy, belly hugging up, upper back is opening up. Couple more. And I know we got right into movement today, and I don't want to sidestep the breath. The breath today might be a little bit more demanding. We don't have that long warm up like I usually like to do, but that's kind of the point. When we're lacking motivation, sometimes the longer we stay slow or stay on the mat, the less we want to do. Let's try for one more cow cat. As we move through our neutral, I'd like you to slide that right foot long. Ball of the foot maintains pressure on the floor to start, just so we can make sure those hips are pretty even. Reach your left arm forward. Knife edge of the pinky is touching, thumb like you're hitching a ride up. Gaze is down, neck is long. Simple lift and lower. Breath in. Exhale, left arm up, right leg up. We're only going to that point where the belly doesn't start to dip and create a back bend. Inhale, just a tap. Exhale, lifting up. So you're really zippering in through that right inner arm to keep strong. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Now it's a change. Can we hold that arm and leg up? Reach long, get length. Breath in. Exhale, same side, same side. So we have that left elbow hugging toward the top of the right hip. Right knee hugs up towards your armpit, like train tracks. Inhale, long. We're stopping at that line, hand all the way back through the foot. Exhale, hug in. Same side, left to left, right to right. Inhale, reach it long. Exhale, give it a hug. Inhale, reach long. Beautiful. From here, set your left hand down. Pour the weight through the left hand. Give your right arm a little bit of a break. Right leg is staying up. Flex through the foot. Bend your knee. Breath in. Exhale, lower the knee down. So we've created this little 90-degree shape. Breath here. Out to your fire hydrant. Exhale, lift. And we're not trying to shift all of the weight over. It's a simple lift of that right leg. Inhale, bring it back down. Almost a touch, hovering. Exhale, out to the side. Inhale down, so we have that outer thigh, outer glute starting to work. Exhale, lift. I'm outside and it is in the morning. It's already hot and sweaty. Inhale, lower down. Now, if that's enough, you stay. Otherwise, we add on. Left arm is going to be doing the same 90-degree motion as that right leg. Breath in. Exhale, right leg lifts. Left leg goes to left arm goes to a cactus. Inhale, lower it back through midline. Exhale, open up. So a lot of weight through that right hand, core, left leg. Inhale, lower down. Only have one more. Exhale, open up, and we hold for 3, for 2, and 1. Set hand down, set knee down. Give it a little wiggle. Maybe you do a hand walk. And can you do me a favor and slow down 3 breaths, especially the exhale. Just feeling the heat start to build. Let's work this progression through for the other side. From your tabletop, I'd like you to slide that left leg long first. Ball of the foot pushes into the floor. Feel hips are pretty even. Right arm is reaching out. Knife edge is down. Thumb is up. Gaze is down. Neck long. Breath in. Exhale, lift leg and arm. Inhale to touchdown. Exhale, lift up. Now the slower you go here, the more interesting it is. Inhale, lower. Nothing is moving except that arm and leg. Exhale, lift. Inhale to lower. Now as you exhale, lift, pause here. Same side, right to right, left to left. Inhale. Exhale, bird dog modification. Exhale, right elbow in, left knee up. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale, long. Last one. Exhale, hug. Inhale, reach long. We'll give that left arm a break for a moment. Bend through your left knee. Foot is flexing. You feel the 90-degree shape. Lower the knee down just to a hover. Keep the shape. Breath in. Fire hydrant. Exhale, lift the left leg out to the side. Inhale, lower down. Try to avoid dumping all of the weight to the right arm. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Now you can cruise just along like that, or you can add that arm. Cactusing right arm and left leg. Exhale, out to the side. Inhale, hug in. Exhale, open up. Inhale in. Exhale, open. We hold just for 3, for 2, and 1. Set the hand down, set the knee down. Little wiggle, little walk of the hand. Slow down, 3 breaths. Even though we want to get the blood pumping, we want to get the body moving, we need the breath to be there and support us. Especially slower, long exhales will help signal the brain that we're doing all right. We can keep going. And as you pad those hands back through neutral, press back into our first downward facing dog. Toes are curling under. Exhale, lift the hips up and back. And give yourself a few moments here. Take movement. If you're like, Bree, what kind of movement? Walk around with the feet, bend the knees, you can lift the leg. I find especially if you've been practicing for a long time, you can get stuck in the same habits. So if you're caught in that pedal, try something new. And in about 3, back to a still down dog. In 2. And 1. Tiny bend through the elbows. Hug the elbows toward one another. Let that energy start to build and connect right around through the armpits. Take an inhale, lift the heels up. Exhale, lift the left leg up. Bend your knee, open up through the hip, and give me a circle. Any size, but can you feel that you're actually drawing a circle both directions? Open that knee up a little bit more. Get a little higher through that right heel. And then exhale, make a C shape. Cross all the way over through to that right armpit. Stay forward, breath in. Exhale, move it to the left armpit. And step that foot up. Low lunge. Right knee comes down. Reach those arms up. Feel active pressure in front foot and back knee. Back knee like it's pushing down a little bit and squeezing forward. You get some support happening right through the hip flexors. That front foot is pushing down, like there's a buoyancy through that left leg. Slow down a breath. Push through your front foot, inhale. Exhale, right in through your half splits. Arms are reaching back, head is reaching forward. We have this nice gap between the belly and the thigh. It's lifted. Inhale, come right back up through for that high lunge. Once more, right hip gets a little bit lower. And exhale, set the hands on the inside of your left foot. If you have sensitive knees, you can go ahead and pad it by flipping the mat 1 notch. But if your mat is thick like mine, maybe you don't need that. Scoot your knee back a little bit. Top of your right foot, push it down into the floor. Feel some stuff happening through the hips. And then reach that leg back. And with that intensity, That's our point A. Our point B is an actual flex to the heel, squeezing that heel in towards your butt, and now we're feeling some opening right in through that quad. So it shifts a little bit. Reach long through the right leg. Top of the foot pushes down. You'll feel the stretching sensation lift higher. It's right up to the hip flexors. Exhale, flex the heel. Kick that heel towards your butt. You have hamstrings wanting to fire up. Quad is feeling this. Once more, lengthen. Top of the foot presses. Reach it long. Bend that back knee. Heel squeezing in. We hold for 5. 4, can you squeeze it a little bit more? 3, 2, you're breathing, right? You're not holding the breath while I'm counting. And 1. Lower that leg back down. Slide the left leg back. Move your hands so they're under the shoulders. And let's take an exhale from our modified plank down. Hands go forward into our rolling cobras. Go for 3. And almost have an awareness like you're drawing lines from the tops of the feet all the way up the legs, through the hips, through the front of the body, through the heart. So it's not just the chest and the back that we're creating space, it's the whole front of the body. After 3, we're going right through to down dog. All right, from that down dog, we lift the heels up. Exhale, right leg lifted up. Bend the knee, open up through your hip, a circle of any size, but make it clear. We still have that tiny bend through the elbows. Feel the armpits are still turned on. And then like a C shape, but backwards, can we exhale, reach around through that right knee over to your left armpit, pause, stay forward, move it over, exhale to your right armpit, step the foot up, we have a low lunge. Arms lift. Feel the power of both legs here. Maybe the power of the sun that is baking. Breath in, breath out. Collect a breath. Push through that front foot. Exhale, move through for your half splits. Crown of the head is reaching long. Arms are reaching long. Pull through that front foot to come back in through for your low lunge. And then exhale, set your hands on the inside of that right foot. Option here to pad that left knee. Move the left knee back a little bit. Top of your left foot now, start to press it down. Immediately you'll feel stuff happening through that left hip flexor. Reach the leg back, that's our point A. I did forget to say on the other side, if you feel like your hands don't touch the floor, blocks are always available. The focus is on the back of the leg, so the arms can be a little bit different. Let's take an exhale, flex through that back foot. Heel is squeezing towards your butt. Hamstrings are turning on. This might feel a little crampy. Point through the toes, all the way back, length, press through the top of the foot, shift that sensation a little higher to the hip. Exhale, we're lowering it down. Heel is kicking, squeezing toward your butt. We feel it through the quad. Long line, reaching back. Press down through the top of the foot. Reach back. And exhale, heel hugs in. And we hold. Full breaths for 5. 4, and this is setting us up to help us remember we can breathe through difficult things. Because nobody's day is perfect. As much as we aspire that to be true. And 1. Slowly let it go. We'll slide that right knee back. Set up the arms. We're in our modified plank. Breath in. Exhale, lower down and forward. 3 rounds of rolling cobras. Go ahead. We'll meet up in our down dog. And as you roll through these, it's not an easy thing to show up, especially in the morning. Whenever it is that you're playing this class. It's never an easy thing to show up. So be proud of the fact that you did. Downward facing dog as you're ready. Slow down a breath. Let's inhale, lift the heels up. Exhale, left leg lifts up, bend the knee, open up through your hip. Give me one more clean circle each direction. Create that C shape. Exhale, knee goes across, around over to that right armpit. Exhale, move it over to the left armpit. Set that left foot down. Inhale, rise the arms up. Low lunge. Feel the power of front foot, back knee. Exhale, half splits. Heart goes forward, arms go back. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Low lunge. Set the hands down on the inside of that left foot, floor or blocks. As you do so, kind of snuggle and nestle into the left side of the ribs down. We'll reach that left arm forward, sink a little bit. As you exhale, can you reach the left arm back? As you reach the left arm back, if you also want to bend that back knee, go for it. Inhale, reach long, both leg and arm if you're there. Exhale, reach up and back. Inhale to reach. Exhale, grab the foot. Long breath in. Set the hand down. Press in through the hands. Lift your right knee up, and we'll step back through plank. Solid breath. Knees or no knees, exhale, lower. Cobra, low cobra, or maybe an up dog. Inhale. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Heels lift up, inhale. Exhale, right leg lift up, and knee open up through the hip. One circle each direction. Backward C shape, hook it around, over to the right, all the way. Right knee comes up towards your left armpit. Exhale, move it over to your right armpit. Step that foot up, rise the arms up. Breath in. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, pull forward, low lunge. Exhale, hands pass through and on the inside of that right foot. Right arm reaches forward, snuggle and nestle those right side of the ribs, low inside of the right thigh. Inhale. Exhale, reach arm and maybe foot back at the same time. If possible, you can go ahead and grab the foot. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, bend. And bring rainbow back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open. Inhale, reach the arm forward. Set that hand down, strong through the arms, back knee lifts up first. Exhale, slide the right foot back. We're in our plank, flow of choice. Go ahead, exhale. Inhale, rising. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, we keep cruising. Flip the heels up, inhale. Exhale, left leg lifts up, bend the knee, open up through your hip. And then nice and easy, can you just step up into your high lunge? Finally up off the floor a little bit more. Back heel is lifting, feet are hip width distance. Have a little space through the hands. And reduce some of the tension through the shoulders. Don't draw them down, but feel some of the tension through the sides of the neck trickle down. We'll breathe in. Exhale, lean forward with the upper body, arrow lunge, arms are going back. So you have a line from the crown of the head all the way back through the heel. I love this move because we're actively loading through that front leg. We feel it turn on. We feel the left heel ground down. We feel the glutes fire. Inhale, rise back up. Spot your two blocks. Grab them, set them to tall settings. Bending through that front leg, landing into your standing L shape. Nice, so we have the blocks, shoulders, elbows, wrists stack. This way it's easy for the spine to lengthen. Tiny bend through that left knee. Flex the right foot, breath in. Exhale, opening up through the right leg. So we're working some External rotation. Right toes are pointing down through neutral. External rotation, the whole leg. Imagine the inner right thigh is rolling up to the ceiling. Exhale, toes are pointing down. External rotation, open up. Pause here. Breath in. Exhale, hug that right knee high up towards your right armpit. So it's kind of like that frog. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, bend that knee high toward the armpit. I don't know about you, but I'm getting quite sweaty. Reach the leg back. Once more. We hug high. All the way back. Neutral through the leg. Bend the left knee. Come all the way up. Right knee is high. Figure 4. Open up like we're hacky sacking through that inner right ankle. Bend through the left knee. And we can stay here. Or we can bring the hands down. Or if you're feeling it, maybe you get those forearms all the way down through that shin. Wherever you're at, spine is long, load is in through that standing leg. Can you breathe slowly as I count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rise all the way back up. Exhale, land in your high lunge. Set the hands down, moving your props out of your way to take a flow. And that flow doesn't have to be the same as the last flow you took. I often like to mix it up. From down dog, let's lift the heels. Let's take an inhale. This time we get up through that right leg to lift. We bend the knee, open the hip, and it's 2 circles. Easy step all the way up, in through for your high lunge. Arms rise tall, lift up through the back heel strong. Load the front leg, arrow lunge. Exhale, torso is leaning forward. Pouring weight, we're pushing in through that right heel. Glute is feeling it, it's turning on. Arms are reaching back. Blades of the pinkies are reaching up toward the ceiling. We have some posture stuff happening here. Shoulders are turning on. Inner legs, inner thighs especially, feel like they're hugging toward an imaginary midline. Push through that foot, rise all the way back up, high lunge. Find your blocks, set them, preparing for your standing out. Tall setting works really good. We'll shift the weight through that right leg. Blocks land under the shoulder line. And with the blocks under the shoulder line, we flex through that back foot. Toes are pointing down. Breath in. Tiny bend through that right knee. External rotation, left toes are turning open toward the left. Back through neutral. Exhale, toes toward the left. Back through neutral. This one we hold. Open those left toes, the whole left leg. The inner left thighs to the ceiling. Pause there. Exhale, hug like a little frog leg, that left knee high to the left armpit. Kick it back. Exhale, hug that knee high to the armpit. Kick it back. Last one, hugging up. Kicking it back, turning the leg back through neutral, toes down. Tiny bend through that right leg. Come all the way up to standing. Right leg is feeling this, I know. Internal rotation now. Left inner ankle up. Bend through the right knee. We have our figure 4. Arms up, hands to heart. Or maybe we sink it low so the forearms just brush against through that shin. Slow down the breath as I count for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push through that right leg all the way up. Step it back into your high lunge. Exhale, set those hands down, move your props out of your way, and take a flow Or maybe you skip it and go right to downward facing dog. We want to create some energy. We want to build some heat. So maybe, just maybe, you work through that flow with me. All right, last of the standing. Last little push. Let's lift the heels up. Exhale, lift the left leg. Bend your knee, open up through the hip. Step up through that left foot. We have our high lunge. Arms rise. With those arms rising, fire up through the upper arms, all the way through the wrists, through the fingertips. Exhale, move into your arrow lunge. Now, I know this has been a little hip heavy. We're going to get in through the shoulders right now. We keep this diagonal with the crown of the head through to the hips, maybe the crown of the head through the back of the foot. Pinkies are pointing up in this direction. Feel that. And then swim the arms forward. Palms face, pinkies are now down. Exhale, swim the arms back. Pinkies are lifting up. Reach it forward. Exhale, all the way back. Pinkies are squeezing as if they're going to touch a little beach ball back of the hands. Reach all the way forward. Back. All the way forward. Changing. Cactus both of your arms. There is still so much space between the torso and the thigh. Breath in. Exhale, twist to the left. In space, this is going to feel tight. That's okay. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, twist in space to the left. Same direction. Once more. Exhaling to the left. Back through center. Beautiful. From here, can you bring your arms back? Reach your heart forward. Pour the weight into that left leg. Move through for your Warrior 3 modification. Find one of your blocks. Bend through that left knee a little bit. Open and externally rotate through the right leg, and suddenly we're in our half moon. Feel that right shoulder open up. A little bend through that left leg is going to give you a stronger foundation. We're thinking about what happens when we step back into a Warrior 2, the distance the feet need. Visualize it, connect, and then lightly land. Stretch wide through the arms. Push through that front foot. Give me a modified reverse warrior. That right arm is swimming forward. The left arm is swimming all the way up and back. Sink through that front thigh. Stay with this space through the left side. Right hand goes to the right thigh straight, and we have a reverse triangle. Rebend through the left knee. Come all the way up. Straighten through the left leg. Turn the toes in. We have a little bit of a rest here in our prasarita. Fold it down. Hands to floor, hands to blocks. Forearms to floor. Clasp the hands. Endless options, really. We're here for 5 breaths. You can maybe feel your heart pumping here. Saying hello inside your chest. Let the weight of your head be heavy. We have this last side, and then we're finished. Come up to tall arms. Walk the hands forward, point the toes forward so we're facing the top of the mat. Step that left foot back. We have a flow. As you exhale, lower. Take an inhale to lift. And back to downward facing dog. Heels lift up. Exhale, right leg lifts up, bend the knee, open up through the hip, and it's a graceful land all the way through for your high lunge. Breath in. Load the front leg, arrow lunge, lean. Spread through those right toes. Right through the arms. Keep that right heel pushing. Inhale, reach the arms forward. Palms are pointing toward one another, like there's compression through the hands, an imaginary object, you're squeezing it all the way back. Squeeze the palms together, pinkies are pointing up. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, reach back. Squeeze. Inhale, forward. Let's cactus the arms. The elbows stay shoulder height. Spread the fingers, breath in, lots of space, torso and thigh. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, twist to the right. Through center. Twisting to the right. Through center. Reach your arms back. Lean through the front leg. We have our modified warrior 3. Whew. Grab one of your blocks. You could also do this without a block if you wanted a challenge. Float that right arm. Tiny bend through the right knee. Externally rotate. Inner left thigh toward the ceiling. We're in our half moon. Feel the chest open. The tailbone lengthen down. Feel the breath moving and expanding from the belly through the ribs. Visualize your warrior 2. See it, and then lightly step back. Strong bend through that front knee. Keep the front thigh just as it is. Modified reverse warrior. Swim the left arm forward, the right arm up and back. Feel the space you've created through the right side of the body. Keep it. Straighten through the front leg. Let the left arm go back. We have a reverse triangle. Back through, bend the knee. Come up through for your warrior 2. Straighten that front leg, turn the toes in, and we have another prasarita. Let's turn around. Fold it down. Maybe you let out more of an exhale, more of a sigh. Acknowledging all of the work that you've just done. Come up to tall arms. Heel toe those feet a little closer together. Heels are out, toes are in. Sink it down for Malasana. Sit tall, sit proud. Hands go to heart center. And take the best breath for you, not for me, not for anyone else. And then open your eyes. Your butt is all of a few inches from the floor. Sit down. Cross the ankles. And as you sit down and cross the ankles, bring the hands, set them on the thighs. Close the eyes. And take 3 breaths with me. Please exhale. Inhale through the nose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Open the mouth, exhale. Inhale, nose, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, 5. Hold. Trust that your breath is powerful. Trust that with intention, your breath is even more powerful. With focus, more powerful. Open the mouth, exhale, let it out. Slowly open your eyes. And you've made it through the whole practice, all of the heat, all of the sweat. I'm so proud of you. I hope you are proud of yourself, and I will see you on the mat next time.